Alright, so I've been instructed by the powers that be to say the shop slogan every single time a video starts. So, from the deep reaches of space, you can hear the Nova break. Pretty corny, huh? Welcome back to the channel, I'm Limitsbreak, and today we're doing a little housewarming opening from my boy Tons in the Discord. I'm going to show you the box right here. And of course, I can't really spin it around and show you the whole entire thing because it has a bunch of personal information on the top. But that's fine. It's just a regular old box. You don't really need to see it, of course. But he did leave me some instructions through Discord because he forgot to put the note in the package. So I'm going to go ahead and look over here and I'm going to read it off to you. Congratulations on the new house. I know moving into a new place can be stressful and expensive. Here's a few gifts for you and something to open on video just to show my appreciation for everything you do for the community. I've also have 4 boxes for a live break. Please use 3 to give away and open the 4th for yourself. I hope you enjoy and thanks again. P.S. I get a guaranteed live break spot. I'm pretty sure he already has a spot in the live break, but if he doesn't, I'm gonna kick him a pack or two, naturally, for such an outstanding gift. I'm not one to typically be swayed, but I'm very appreciative of the generous offering that I've received today. So let's open it up and see what's inside then. Alright, so I had to cut off the top of the box right here so you wouldn't see the personal information, but I haven't really actually looked inside yet. This is from Tons, and by the way, this man, he used painter's tape to seal the box. Are you sure you should be sending me stuff if you can't afford some regular tape? This man was just like, oh, painter's tape is all I got, run it. Daring. All right, enough yapping. So, rip. I see one box that says rip. Oh, okay. Zygarde Complete Form Pin Collection. Holy smokes, I've never even seen this before. I have a Mimikyu pin collection. Are they from the same collection? It has a very similar style. Maybe that's just what they were doing during the Sun and Moon era. Not 100% sure. But he wants me to rip this. Okay, so we're going to rip that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, dude. I remember him. That's awesome. So he was bored at work, decided to make a bottle opener out of a sheet of metal, and now I have a badass bottle opener. I don't really drink, so I don't know how often I'm gonna use it, but still pretty dope. Maybe I'll just, you know, put like a nail on the wall or something and I'll just hang it. I'll figure something out. I see this is for me. Okay, I'll look at this in a little bit. We'll set that aside. This one right here doesn't say anything, so I'll set it aside. Oh, this is for the stream. For the stream, huh? This definitely isn't for the live break. Maybe it's for the whatnot. I'll have to get with him later on that, but let's take a look at what it is. For the stream, we've got, these are all gem box V1s, aren't they? I don't know how to tell because I'm not used to the Chinese like layout of the boxes. I see CBB1C. Yeah, this looks like a gem box 1, if I'm not mistaken. So those will be going to the stream. Looks like there's 4 of them, so either we'll be running it on the whatnot stream, or maybe I'll do it as part of my break. I don't know. That's to be determined. Let me get all this out of the way here. All right, well, let's take a look at this thing because I'm not entirely sure what this is. It doesn't have any kind of instructions on it, so let's find out, I guess. My nails are long and sharp right now, so I can actually just tear this thing open with my nails, kind of. All right, there you go. Okay, something stuck to the tape. Hold on. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Neo Genesis. What's new in the Neo Genesis expansion? Baby Pokemon cards. These are a special type of basic Pokemon card that can evolve into other Pokemon cards. For example, if Pichu evolves into Pikachu, that Pikachu is an evolved Pokemon, not a basic Pokemon card. If a baby Pokemon is your active Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon tries to attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, your opponent turn ends without an attack. Interesting. So we're getting a little taste of what it was like to play competitively in the Neo Genesis expansion. There's a card in here. Almost feels like illegal to open this up, but we're gonna open it because I believe that's why it was sent. I don't know anything about, you know, Neo Genesis in terms of like, you know, promos, so maybe that's what this is. And Meryl, okay, let's get the autofocus in on that. Promo, Black Star promo number 29, Meryl. It's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. I mean, for a card as old as this, it looks pretty cool and looks pretty clean. I like the water paint style that they used to do on the Pokemon. Kind of miss that. Hope that they'll do it again at some point. Interesting. Is that the only thing you could possibly get from them, or is there other possible promos, kind of like our building battles? Definitely want to sleeve that. All right, for you. Let's see what it is. I see a Japanese border or back. Not big on Japanese. We know this. But hey, maybe it's an exclusive. I don't mind exclusives, especially if it's old stuff that never made it to America. Let's see what we got here. Oh, are these the Ioki Error Zapdos? Sorry, did not roll off the tongue. I just saw these for the first time at the last show that I was at. We had a whole set that we had on the table for sale. I didn't have one for myself, and that like circular lightning, you know, the wings flick out, almost kind of like Phoenix. If you ever seen Phoenix in Final Fantasy, it's reminiscent of that, but with electricity. This is really cool. A Mew Black Star promo. Someone's gonna hit me up and be like, I saw the Mew in your video. I want it. What's it cost? Black Star promo number 8, Mew. It's little Electabuzz. Little Electabuzz movie promo, Kids WB. Looks pretty clean too. I like it. What else we got here? You're gonna send the Pokemon that I can't say this name. Terrakion? I don't know how people pronounce this name. Somebody sound it out for me down below. Sun and Moon 223. And ooh, yo, this Ampharos Pokemon Center number 269 XY promo from Pokemon Center Japan, huh? This is pretty sick. So even if I don't pull anything, I've already got some really dope cards. Thank you so much, Tons, once again. I'm sure I'll say it a million times, but the last thing here for me to rip and for this video, thank you for the housewarming gift. Zygarde Complete Form Pin Collection. That promo is in there so loosely. Look, it just falls right over. Looks pretty cool. What is Zygarde? Zygarde looks like a Megazord. And this pin is crazy. All right, I'm just gonna open it. So first things first, this pin looks pretty intense. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Oh, it was upside down. That makes more sense. The reds, the blues, the greens. This is pretty cool looking. I think I need to play Sun and Moon. Might have not played that one because I don't know what a Zygarde is. This is definitely a Megazord if I've ever seen one. Sun and Moon number 15 Zygarde. What? Here's a code card for the box. Good luck to you all. We have 2 Sun and Moon base and an XY breakthrough. We're gonna save the breakthrough for last. We'll start with the base, try and get us a little rainbow, you know, Umbreon, Espeon. I believe that those are in Sun and Moon base, if I'm not mistaken. Opens like butter. Oh, pulling it that way shows a green code card, but it's okay. We're gonna run the pack anyways and just appreciate it. So we have a green energy, grass energy, Poliwhirl, Crushing Hammer, Torracat, Togedemaru, Stuffle, Marini, Dewpider, Bunsweet, a Torkoal reverse, and this is quite a beautiful reverse, into a Decidueye non-holo. Here we go. Our second Sun and Moon booster pack. This time I'm not going to look at the code card at all. I'm going to stare straight into the camera's soul while I do this. Here we go. Fire Energy, EXP Share, Alolan Raticate, Wishy-Washy, Rowlet, Drowsy, Cutiefly. Oh, I skipped a card. The Skarmory looking, that's a pretty sick Skarmory. We have a Boulder reverse, and it felt like there was something behind this still. Like this card feels extra thick. Kind of weird. A Lantern non-holo. So we're on to our last pack here. We have XY Breakthrough. I don't really know too much about this set, what the top cards are. We got only 3 packs in this opening, but plenty of cool stuff to have gone around. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and see what I get. I'm going to avoid looking at the code card entirely. I don't know if it's 4 from the back still. Let's do 3? Question mark. That's an uncommon. So I didn't do it right, but that's fine. Spupa, Snorlax. Some great artwork here. 2015. Vanillish, Zorua, Fennekin, Doduo, Chespin, Inkay. Think we should have a reverse coming up here. A Vanillish reverse, an uncommon reverse. And for our hit, a Simi-Poor non-holo. Well, I bet Tons doesn't feel too bad after watching that thing be opened. He's probably had it in his closet for like 10 years and it was all non-holo. So he's like, I almost opened that shit. Hey, but you know what? It's always a pleasure to open some of the older stuff, really get to look at some sets that I never had my hand in. Eventually, like to open all of them and really try and master everything. But I'm finishing Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet. Pretty close to mastering most of the sets outside of like maybe Evolving Skies because it's just way too expensive. And at this point, probably Fusion Strike as well. But hey, I still had a great time and I got tons of great cards, no pun intended. Thank you, Tons, from the Discord. Once again, shout out to you for the housewarming gift. It means a lot. And it was great for a video, and I'm looking forward to opening these Chinese gem boxes either on stream or somewhere. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll figure that out later. Thank you guys for watching. See you again soon. Peace.